Hey guys, this is Camilio and welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction, live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time, and we're continuing our game of Icewind Dale. So last time we went here, I kind of discovered that...
I'll take care of it.
Did I do it? Yes, I did. Okay,
Immediately.
I'm gonna come back and talk to...
I'll take care of it.
Can't remember his name, but there's a bunch of level ups. That's done, right? Maybe I don't need to come back to that guy. We did that though. Okay, okay. Fuck it.
Something amiss?
Okay.
Can I help?
Weapons. That's shit. You should see she's using a two-handed weapon right now. Yeah. There you go. I don't know. Maybe axes. There's a bunch of cool axes. Katana? Yeah, why not? Oh, we got new spells. No level 7. Hey, Akumu King, how's it going? Nice. What? Conjure animals? Nine hit dice. This is 16 or fewer hit dice. Wow, that's cool. That's also pretty useful. let's go with this. I have a bunch of spells. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Do you need me? Name your task. Immediately.
Okay, so we're going down here.
Something amiss?
I had a bunch of stuff. Yeah, all the shit.
Can I help?
Anyways, we're gonna continue down.
Immediately.
I hope it'll be okay. What the fuck is this? The massive gear mechanism for the retractable stairwell is still creaking from recent operation.
Immediately.
Oh, okay. We should sleep.
Do you need me? Here?
We should sleep upstairs.
I'll take care of it.
Sleep. You may not
Here?
sleep. If I can't sleep, there shouldn't be any enemies. Oh, hello.
Yeah. So that's how it is.
Oh. I can type something like that. Now yeah.
Name your task. Here?
This trap has left me for dead, but it's just as well. I have felt the evil within me since the moment I stepped foot in this script. My actions no longer my own, my thoughts confused, my will gone. Perhaps another will discover the disturbance before it manages to overcome them. I found another route through a gaping hole in one of the prison cells in the Orog-infested area above this chamber, but that led to yet more of their foul kind and a large grotesque beast that I could have sworn was speaking to me, with me. Perhaps the evil was within my mind even then.
Something amiss? Can I help?
Okay.
Here?
Can I sleep here? Okay.
Here? Do you need me?
Is there anything to be identified apart from these things?
Name your immediately.
This beautiful monument appears to represent dwarven craftsmanship in the art of metallurgy. It also seems to have at one time been something functional. Defiler, have you to come to desecrate the remains of our home? Absolutely not. Then why do we disturb this temple of Moradin? I was hoping to learn more of the conflict. Two catastrophes occurred within Dorn's Deep. The first was the destruction of our community at the ends of the orcs. More recently, there have been the occupation of our cemetery, the Tears of the Dead, by the necromancer Tirikan. Tell me about the destruction of your community. Throughout the history of Dorns, we've always had to contend with the orc hordes that threaten our way of life. However, thanks to inspired diplomacy between the leaders of our community and the elves of the Severed Hand, we forged an alliance that kept both of our homes safe from harm. What happened? Corruption from within led to a falling out between our peoples. No longer organized into an effective, cohesive whole, it was only a matter of time before the orcs overran both settlements. What was the cause of the corruption? I am not certain, but it was apparent. at least from our perspective, that someone was deliberately attempting to seed mistrust between the dwarven and elven communities. When the orcs began appearing far better equipped than in time previous, the elves began to suspect that dwarven smithies were in league with the horde. Why would they think you'd supply your enemies with weapons? The elves felt we could not control our appetite for gold, so we were accused of providing the orcs with superior armament. Later, the elves took their accusation a step further and accused us of arming the orcs with the intention of having them destroy the severed end. Who was providing the orcs with the arms? Not any dwarf within Dorn's Deep, I can tell you that much. We were warriors, not betrayers. If truth be told, I believe both communities were deceived by someone within one of our communities, one of our families. I know not who, but I hope that when that person meets their hand, they'll feel the pain of every dwarf and elf that lost their lives. Terrican is a wretched necromancer that came to Dorne shortly after the strife that put an end to our community. He was aware of the tragedy that gripped Dorn's Deep. He knew it would serve as fertile ground to continue his research. What was he researching? During the construction of the Deep, he had the misfortune of uncovering a cavern that housed an ancient vortex from the negative energy plane. Now, I don't know if some being from that plane felt our presence, or if the vortex itself was disturbed by the intrusion, but shortly thereafter, undead began to appear. And these undead invaded Dorn's Deep. At first, it was merely a skeleton or two, nothing we couldn't handle, but over time, we received more and more reports of undead sightings. In the end, I don't think any of us were prepared for what would become known as the Battle of the Dead. How did the battle begin? One morning, our community awoke to the screams of the son of Jamoth. He had been playing with some of the caves near the forge and claimed that he had seen a small group of skeletons. We sent a few men down to investigate, then returned, badly wounded. What had they found? Hundreds of skeletons, zombies, ghouls, and other undead had suddenly appeared in the Vortex cave, preparing to attack the settlement. With time working against us, we assembled our remaining soldiers and went forward to vanquish the deceased. But hundreds of undead, with even greater numbers to follow, the dwarves would have been greatly outnumbered. No, Dorn's dwarf would concede defeat while our community was threatened. Our wounded began to accumulate, and many of our brethren joined their attackers in spiritual unrest that day, just as it appeared that we might have to retreat. A miracle occurred. A miracle. From within the tides of flesh and bone emerged Jamoth, hacking at the dead around him with a fevered glee, bellowing with laughter. With each swing of his weapon, the undead around him disintegrated, regardless of whether he struck them or not. It was a beautiful sight to see. So the undead fell around him just by his presence. How was that possible? Jamoth and his community were touched by Moradin that day. We later discovered the vortex that had brought forth the undead was somehow reversed, returning the spirits to their home within the plane of negative energy. Then Terrican came along. As a necromancer, you must have heard about the vortex, correct? Yes, once our community no longer inhabited these chambers, Terrican took up residence in the Hall of Heroes with a determination to restore the vortex. He is convinced that if he unlocks its secret, he will be able to manipulate other vortices throughout Faerun. How? It seems the energies of the vortex would kill any man that approaches it. Terrican knew no mortal man could even ever master the vortex. Shortly after his arrival in our home, he began preparing himself for the ritual necessary to become a lich. Fortunately, Terrican must have neglected some of the proper enchantments, as the powers he wielded are inferior to much of his kind. If so, can you stop him? Terrican is much more powerful than I. I am fortunate I continue to inhabit these chambers with my own mind. Once Terrican learns of any dead within these halls, he seeks to destroy their will with his necromantic arts. Anything that lives, he slays. I could destroy Terrican, but it would not be an easy task. You cannot destroy Terrican by striking him down. It is his life force that sustains him, not his shell. Life force. Liches store their life force within specially constructed phylacteries. Most liches go to great length to protect their phylacteries, often placing them in remote locations where no one can find them, then safeguarding them with enchantments. Terrican, however, feels his phylactery is safest close to him, and he has placed it within a crypt in the Hall of Heroes. The phylactery is not something that can be destroyed by common means. To destroy it, you'll need to remove it from this plane, a daunting task to be certain. No less daunting than the other impossibilities we've been forced to endure in coming north. How can we remove this phylactery from this plane? What about the vortex you mentioned before? Would that serve? That is where fortune favors us. The very vortex that Terrican is studying can destroy him as well. It lies within the Hall of Heroes. Inside the tomb of Jamath, any undead being, regardless of power, is pulled back to their dreadful plane of existence upon entry into the tomb. That is why I have never been able to enter the tomb myself. So I would need to take the phylactery inside Jamath's tomb to destroy Terrican? That doesn't sound too difficult. But to reach the Hall of Heroes, you'll need to pass through the Tears of the Dead where Terrican resides. Not only that, but the great door to the Hall of Heroes is locked, and I'm certain Terrican possesses the key. If you defeat Terrican's physical form, make haste for the Hall of Heroes, for it will only be subdued for a short while. Okay. Who are you? I am known as Northenor. While alive, I served as a priest of Moradin for our church here within Doran's Deep. Specifically, I was given the title Artisan of the Forge. It was my duty to maintain this place. I died defending this temple. I did not anticipate revisiting it in the afterlife. Why are you here now? The presence of Terrican, the necromancer, has taken up residence in the Tears of the Dead, has quenched the flames that gave the forge life. With the forge cold, the spirits of the dead have become restless, forced from their tombs into servitude for that mass monster. Almost all the dead of Doran's Deep are now enslaved to Terrican. I fear I'm the only one who remains free. What can be done? It's caused enough negativity to be drawn to the alive, and the forge and machines have been affected. Presence where I take over. Okay. I think that's it. We are in need of aid. Oh. Okay. Okay. That was a good choice.
Yes?
How can I help?
Something amiss?
Yes. I'm here.
Me?
Can I help?
Ready.
What now?
You're coming very well. Your life is
Do
forfeit.
you need me?
Are you ready for me?
Name your task. Immediately. Face me if
Take
you
it to
dare.
him!
My enemies always have the best in me. Have the loot. Okay. So that's how it is.
Something amiss? Immediately.
Yeah? So that's how
Can I
it
help?
is.
God's grant me strength.
Me? So that's how it is.
Do you need me?
Okay.
Immediately.
Come down one by one.
What now? Good as gold.
Name your task.
Your butcher's work.
Here?
Eh? So that's how it is.
Something amiss?
To victory.
I'll take care of it.
Yes? Yeah, good as gold.
Here.
Oh, I can surely put this inside this. It's full. That's fine.
You want me? Very well.
Wow, good stuff.
Can I help?
Let's show this on the ground. Fuck it. Sorry, bolts. Joanne, how's it going? +1. Oh. Who will be the lucky winner? -9, -6, -5. So you, but you already have a really good shield. Just have a normal shield. Another great shield +3. Okay. Let's sell that. Another one. +1, +4 against missiles. Tackle -2. Oh, that's bad. Maybe it's time to remove this one. Maybe it's time to replace it by something else. -8, no, I would put that there. -8. You take the golden shield. Yes. No. This is the enhanced edition. Yes, it is. They helped. There's a lot of things that are cool. Example, you can scroll in like 1999 style. Or you can like view everything if you want to, and if you put it like in the map, it just does that. It's really cool.
Do you need
You can
me?
also pick up stuff.
I'll take care of it.
Like without having to click on every little thing. It all appears here depending on if close you're to them. And other little features like that. I really like what they did. I would usually mod the hell out of Baldur's Gate just to get like the best resolution, to get a little like a view, because the original Baldur's Gate, oh my god, it was so zoomed in. It was literally like this, I'm not even joking. Maybe like this, something like that. It was crazy.
Name your task immediately.
And you can like quickly see the health of your guys and the enemies. Also very useful. There's a lot of stuff added, but essentially it's the same game. It's exactly how I would mod a game, without changing the core experience.
The
just
hells come with me.
sometimes better graphics, mostly improvements on the interface. Oh, this guy has too much stuff. You're fine now.
Something amiss? Here?
Hello.
Where are they at? Can I help?
Speak your mind.
Lich. Already? That's it? Okay. Okay. I just realized. Okay, this is the Lich. This is serious time. Let's go with Conjure Art Elemental.
Ready and willing.
Yeah, let's try this.
I'm listening.
Do you need me?
I want you to do this.
Point me to a fight.
You're fine. No, kill the other ones first.
Ready.
No,
Here. Orders?
Okay, just attack.
Name your task.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Oh, we're on
Ready.
fear.
Got it.
No fear.
Understood.
Okay. That didn't work.
I'm for fight.
How can I help?
I'll have it. Ready.
Oh god. No, she keeps running, so fuck it.
Yes?
Let's kill this zombie. Okay. Hey, he's almost dead already.
Your command?
Okay.
Yes. Very well.
Oh, he's down.
No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna save here. No. I need this. Come on. Snap out of it.
Point me to on it.
Okay.
Here.
Something immediately.
Your
May the
mind
gods
is
have
formed.
mercy on you.
You want a taste of this?
Rich dead. Okay, so he said I have to go
Can I have
fast. I don't
immediate?
think I need super fast. So I'm gonna explore the rest of this.
Let's take it to him.
Yeah. Good as gold.
I'm here. Yes.
Really.
You are right. Don't let me die.
We need more fine traps.
Ready and willing.
This. 200 plus 1, whatever plus 1. Okay, it's just plus 1 stuff. It's worth a lot of money though. Yeah.
Very well.
Do you need me? Immediately.
Cannot rest here. I know I can rest here.
Immediately. Here?
Me?
Name your task. Immediately.
Okay. Get this one.
Here?
Okay, so I have to move. We're in bad shape. Oh, is he back? Okay, we have to move quickly. It's dead. Here.
Here?
Quick. I know exactly what to do.
Yeah. So that's how it is.
Oh, this is it.
Something amiss? Immediately.
No?
Me? Like an arrow.
A chess piece. Summon bishop. Okay. And he's back. Oh, we needed to pick it on his
Can I help?
corpse?
Here I come.
Where's it on his corpse?
With me.
What now?
Ready.
Yes?
Here.
Where they at?
Do you need me?
Okay, it's Massigieux to defeat second time.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, save? What do we do? No. No. Hey, Cam. Hey, Yefe. Ah, oh, there it is. How did I miss that the first time? Oh well.
Something amiss? Immediately.
Move.
Immediately.
Ah, we're in bad shape. No. Another lich or is the same? What the fuck? Must be the same.
Hey?
We keep killing you. Will you just die? Guys, what are you doing?
Do you need
There you
me?
go.
To the butcher's work then.
Easy.
Immediately.
Okay, no time to lose. No.
Yeah? So that's how it is.
Journal of Evane. The last few weeks have been a blur, but I will recount as best as I can. Arriving at Dorn's Deep in the middle of the night did not lead to a warm welcome by the dwarves, especially with what had come to pass between both of our races. As expected, the dwarves were very apprehensive of what I had to say. There were too many fresh and open wounds between both our peoples. Situations like this are never easy, but I consider myself as good a diplomat as father, perhaps better. Each day spent in council, it did not end until late evening, and always in pure exhaustion. We argued and bickered over the recent past events, although we still continued to spend countless hours in council. The dwarves began to trust that I had no malicious behind my words. The dwarves agreed to a treaty in the name of the greater good for both our races later that week. I had been successful in my part. I saw hope for the first time in many months. The only thing left was to return home and convince my own people that this was our only chance at true salvation. The hardest part would be to convince Father, but he will listen. He must listen, else let our people face death. The next morning almost made the last few weeks' work in vain. A dwarven scout arrived and told us the largest orcish army he had ever seen was only hours away. With little time to prepare, our defenses were overrun and the orcs began to pour into Dorn's Deep. We began our retreat into the depths of Dorn's Deep. Key passages were collapsed to cover our movement and buy us time. Even in such dire conditions, this allowed the dwarves to control when and where we would fight. Every battle cost the orcs dearly, as the dwarves fought on their terms. But we were still being driven farther and farther back. Even now, we make preparation to retreat farther into Worm's Tooth Glacier. Even as grim as this sounds, I still hold hope. Hope that I will tell Father of how I fought side by side by our dwarven friends as in days of old. Hope that he will hear the tales of the dwarves who sacrificed their lives so that I may return home someday to reunite both our peoples. Hope to see my father's stubborn face once again, for my people and the Celerin's hand, Evane. Okay.
Name your task. Immediately.
Fuck it. done with that. Nothing? Fuck it, all time with that. Need to kill you again.
Our friendly street with the dead.
Something amiss?
The butcher's work.
Magic. Oh shit.
Orders? Ready. Here.
Oh my god.
To the butcher's work then.
Your command?
This is the lich.
Orders? Agreed. I'm listening.
Okay, there was nothing there. What the fuck am I doing? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Greater money. Oh, maybe that's the thing. No, it's not. Yeah. I think I'm gonna reload.
Something amiss? Immediately.
And check the other doors here. Starting from this one. Oh. It's just a
Can I
fucking
help?
book. Kabalak's journal. Vendat indicated where I might find the doors to the forge, but I was unable to find any trace of it. I was prepared to search later on this evening with a group of... Is that the one I just picked? No. Jinnix's journal. I have occupied this empty tomb for several days now, and I will be attempting to cross the cemetery once again tomorrow morning. The door to the outside passage is locked, and I know the key rests within a container built into the side of the forge monument. With some stroke of luck or iron intervention, I was able to avoid the attention of the dreadful lich on my last trip across, but upon inspection of the forge, I was able to locate the receptacle. It seems likely that the monument will need to be restored to its original working state before the container's whereabouts could be determined. I have been unable to locate anything remotely resembling a switch, lever, or the like that would activate it. I can only assume that the lich is responsible, and as long as he is present within these chambers, I will be unable to find the key, and I'm unable to escape. I have found powerful magics within these tombs, but even if by some amazing stroke of luck I was able to dispatch the foul creature, he has undoubtedly hidden his life force container beyond these walls. Without its destruction, is absent from this world, is probably temporary upon returning. So what the fuck?
Do you need me? Immediately.
I think my adventuring days are almost over.
All the
Yeah.
fucking traps.
Good as gold.
What's this?
Me?
His journal. What did I just pick up? This. What is this? Oh! This phylactery stores the life force of Terrican, the evil lich that has disturbed the dwarven cemetery in Upper Dorn's Deep. Most liches create phylacteries to store their life forces, protecting themselves from annihilation should harm come to their physical form. Merely possessing this item brings an overwhelming sense of dread to the holder. This portion of the deep has been a pleasant surprise, to say the least. Is this long? I'll just read it in my head.
Name your immediately. Something amiss?
Vita.
Can I help? Here?
What now? So that's how it is.
Do you immediately?
Eh?
Another journal. No, I wasn't able to pick it up.
Yes, no problem.
I knew not of fear until today. It was not thought in my youth, not nor acquired through my years. Yet somehow it has suddenly arrived at my door, ready to consume all that which I have valued, and all that I have loved. The humans, the elves, only they are capable of such character. Only they are able to bend when those around them needed them the most. Only they. I cannot face my people now, for I am a changed man and will not return.
Name your task. Something immediately.
Oh my, what just happened?
Yes.
Cursed pain.
Can I help? Here?
Yeah? Good as gold.
You're coming very well.
Ready. Here. Agreed.
Did I read that? I think so. No. A blade.
Something here?
Me? Like an arrow.
Can I help? I'll take care of it. Do you need? I'll take care of it.
Let's get out of here now. So we have the thing. We need to use it in the Isles of Heroes, but there we have Jammoth. We need to obtain a soul container from the Isles and bring it to the tomb of Jammoth. Okay, Jammoth's right here. Okay. Encumbered.
Name your task.
Oh, everybody's encumbered. No? Only you. No. Yes, for now.
Something amiss? Here?
This is Jammoth. Yes. Jammoth. Do I need to put it there?
Can I help?
Where is it? What the fuck? Hey. Hey. It's not this, it was a green. Didn't I pick it up? God damn it.
What now? Good as gold.
Will do.
It was like here. Here. Come on. The fuck? Oh, I think it might have worked when I entered the tomb. Yeah. Lich death. Juju zombie. Okay. Level up. Hey, give us. Okay. Terrican's phylactery is suddenly whisked from your possession and disintegrated in midair. Horrible howling is heard through the area, continuing for a small eternity. Interesting. Okay, cool. We can finally loot the place.
Do you need me? I'll take care of it.
Oh, we have a bunch of cool stuff. Okay, level up. We need more to find traps. Open luck is okay. I want more of this. Maybe some hidden shadows now. I just want to be sure to find traps. But I'm still missing some sometimes.
Name your task. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, tested out
like
here.
an
There's a
arrow.
bunch. I have so much stuff. It's crazy. That's just a sword +1. Yep. West space. No one.
Something here?
Orders?
That was a good armor. Where is it? Yeah, this one. All the journal and stuff. Oh, this is kind of a weird item. Anyways.
Can I help?
Me? Like an arrow. What now?
Oh shit. Anyway,
Do
we
you
need
need
to
me?
sleep. Oh, come on.
Here?
Okay, we're gonna pick up everything. Oops.
Point me to on it.
Yes? Very well.
Name you immediately. Something amiss? I'll take care of it.
Okay. Oh, this is not even opened.
Okay. So that's how it is.
Hold fast +3. Armor class +1. It's 15% chance of being held for 1 turn.
Can I help? I'll take care of it.
That's kind of cool. Ah, and all the items.
I'm fine. Will do.
I'm listening. Done.
I'm here. Right.
Yeah? Good as gold.
You're right.
Me? Like an arrow.
I have other potions. No more space. All these books. Anti-magic shield. Anyway, you're the
Speak
only
your
one who
mind.
can use it, so let's write it down. You're the only one who can use that.
What now?
So let's write it down. You're the only one who can use that.
How can I help?
So let's write it down like this. There you go. Easy decisions.
Your command?
I like that. This one I'm not sure. We'll see later. Okay.
Do you need me?
You
Hey?
have some space.
Like an arrow.
Name your here.
Fine. Okay, almost done. Nope. And I think that's it. Okay.
Here.
Can we sleep? No. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff I didn't pick up here.
Ready
Yeah.
and willing.
No, I hear space. What about this? Shit. Let's put all this in there. Okay, yes, kind of.
Like an arrow.
I'll take care of
Me?
it.
Good as gold.
Can I help? I'll take care of it.
This is all done, I think. Something there.
Here I come. The hells come with me.
Here I am wounded.
What now? Good as gold.
Last time I had some problem here with these two. There you go.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, of course.
Do you need me? Immediately.
Is that it?
Name your task.
Yes? No problem.
Something here.
Where they at? Will do.
Hey? Like an
So-
arrow.
Who has space? You have space.
Can I help? Here?
Point me to a... No problem.
And that's it.
I'm here.
We are going to
Ready.
leave some
I'm on it.
stuff on the ground.
I'm firm. Fight. On it. Yes? No problem.
Do you need me? I'll take care of it. Immediately.
Oh, the guy isn't there anymore. Oh, there you go. Something happened. And this is even a new map? For some reason? Oh. As the earth warms the room, so is my heart warm, knowing that my brothers will return to their rest. We owe you much. I'm glad I could help. If you gaze upon the forge, you will now notice the outline of a receptacle. Within is a key to the door in the Halls of Heroes that leads to the Worms to Glacier. I have faith that the answers you seek will become clearer once you reach the glacier. Thank you again, friend, and may Moradin smile upon you. You're welcome, rest now. Okay. Okay, definitely nothing here. Oh, there is something. Ah, a key and a battle axe. Okay, first of all, drop stuff.
Where they at?
Okay, I'm gonna drop all these things. That's a good weapon. It's not what I wanted to do. What is this? Eh? Oh. Maximum hit point plus 10. Where originate 1 hit point per turn. Armor class 2. I don't need to identify them. Yeah, I should identify them, because if I do, when I'll come here, I won't notice that. Yeah. I guess I'm not sure what this is. I guess that's a good weapon. There you go. Want some space? Got some space. Okay. And hit point regeneration, which is really nice. This is better. This is a mithril field plate. This is just a plate mail plus 1. Nice. More hit points for her. That's always good. She's sometimes having some trouble with that. So good job.
Name your task.
also don't think I need all these journals. Maybe this one. Hippogriff of the End. I don't think that's important. Okay. That's fine. Is that just a +2? +1? Yes. Okay, I guess I need to identify these. Do I have all of them? I need to identify this. Lullaby. Cone of Cold. How many times? 7? 7 Cone of Cold. Cone of Cold. I just a large shield. +1. Identify this. Armor class +1. Benorg's True +3. 10% chance of stun for 4 seconds. What about this? Ah, yeah, I'm gonna put this on instead. Yeah, 4. 10% chance of stunning. That's good considering the number of attacks I have. 2 attacks per round, that's pretty nice. Okay. Well, that was something.
Something amiss?
Did we get everything in there? Nope.
Can I help?
There's still this I need to identify. Okay, we'll sleep again. Yeah. +4. Wow. These are Inferno Darts +4. Nice. I should use that way more. These are bolts. Wait a minute. You can use a crossbow? Really? Oh, I didn't remember a thief could use crossbows. Interesting. Very interesting. I think this will be all for Icewind Dale tonight. I think I'll play a little bit of MechWarrior 5.
Do you need me?
So I guess next step is going through the Hall of the Dead and all
Name
that
your
stuff.
text.
We'll do that next time, which I think will be after the holidays. So yeah, I will quit the game and I won't be raiding anyone. I will be stopping the stream though for a couple of minutes and then I'll jump into some MechWarrior 5. So thanks everyone for watching. See you in a couple of minutes if you like some MechWarrior. And yes, Icewind Dale will be yeah, like I said, after the holidays. So stay tuned, check Discord or Twitter for more information, or also the Twitch page. Remember to have fun, guys. Peace.